really long bloom reverb.
Yeah.
Probably gonna switch that to the cloud. I didn't know that was a bloom. I had this set up as a stereo reverb, which buddy Benjamin Forehand.
What do you mean by? Oh.
So this is like, he showed me this dual delay.
Yeah.
It's not working right now because I only have mono, but he plays for Tasha Cobb, and he showed me this delay where you have stereo dual delay, and you have quarter notes on both. So most people use a dual delay for like quarter note in the dotted eighth, and be like, dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
But he does a quarter and a quarter, and what he does is he makes one of the mixes higher with low repeats, and one of the mixes lower with a long repeat. So it creates this really wide like stereo image. So for mono, it doesn't do it, but for a stereo setup, it's really amazing.
Oh.
Then I'm running the Memory Man with just like really long feedback, a little bit of the Pog, like it's barely on, and then this Jason Barrows, who is Josh Garrell's guitarist. He traveled with John Mark. He showed me this on a chorus pedal. You can turn your rate all the way down, turn your depth all the way up, and it creates this really slow warbly effect.
Yeah.
So when you add all these things together, just these 5 pedals, it creates this pad underneath of what I'm playing, so I can I don't have to do swells anymore.
Yeah.
So I'm able to just like literally play whatever, and it creates like a pad, like somebody's playing keyboard pad underneath me.
So that takes care of your ambient pad while you play with the other stuff. That long sort of.
Yeah. So like the whole time I was playing, I like literally just turned my volume up and just played, and I wasn't doing any swells at all. I would just play, and it kind of leaves this. So I have a 17-second reverb, which is ridiculous. So don't hit a wrong note, or you'll hear it for 17 seconds.
Oh wow!
And then 2 delays. One is just like lower mix, really long repeats, almost to infinite repeats. And then one is like a little bit louder mix with short repeats. And then the Pog is just to add a little bit of shimmer.
Yeah.
And then this just kind of adds this like.
Because I was sitting there like, oh wow, he's not even swelling with his foot. He's sitting down.
Yeah.
And it just has that natural swell.
I wasn't even doing volume swells. I was just playing slowly and.
Oh wow, that's amazing.
So so this was from Benjamin Forehand. This was from Jason Barrows. This was something I figured out. This I learned from somebody, and then this is just. But it's like all these things like I just heard and learned from buddies and tricks, and then I put them all together.
Yeah, dude, that's awesome. That's literally there are days where I'm sitting there standing because I have to do swells for a good chunk of the service. And I'm sitting there like, that'd be great if I ever figure out a way to do it without actually doing swells.
Yeah.
And I learned that if I use the swell delay on here, it does the swell for me.
Yeah.
And I use a swell delay, and I'll use just a cloud reverb.
Yeah.
And then I'll just on occasion I'll throw in a Pog and create that sort of angelic sort of ambient stuff.
Do you have a chorus pedal?
I do. It's the Arian.
You told me about
the
that.
Arian stereo chorus.
Yep.
So what it does,